Hey guys, hello again. My name is Peter and you are at the Man of Steel page. Again, in continuation to my last video, our first workout that we're going to achieve is the chest and tricep workout. And I will show you, we're going to do 3 separate exercises that are very, very popular. And every single chest workout down the road that I post will be different ways of attacking that muscle group. But for right now, we're going to do the basic in the chest press using the barbell, which is here. Now this barbell is about 45 pounds. Most gyms have barbells that are about the same. The weight that I'm going to do today is a 45-pound plate on each side. It's 135. It's comfortable weight for me. The rep range that you want to try to achieve is anywhere from the ballpark of 8 to 12 reps if you want to build muscle. You want to start doing a little bit heavier than that, and to start building some bulk, then you have to add some weight if you hit that number 12. So a lot of the girls that I train, a lot of them like definition. They're not doing heavy weight like this. They'll wind up doing more lighter weight, higher reps. Anything that starts getting into like the 20 rep period, past 20, no, not necessary. That means it's way too light for them. So a lot of the girls I'll have do like weight that they can handle between 10 to 20. A lot of the guys I'll have do some chest presses that they're targeting anywhere between 8 to 12 reps. And you start light and then you pyramid up from there. So enough talk. Let's make some muscle happen. Let's sweat a little bit. I'm gonna get down here. What we're gonna do, I love performing 4 sets to all my workouts, all of them. Maybe core I'll do 3 sets on towards the end, but 4 sets for every circuit that I do involving all my muscle groups. That's because maybe I have the time and I can do that. If you have the time, definitely 4 sets are recommended. I love, but 3 also do work. And a lot of on the average, 3 sets are very, very normal for many individuals. And let's do it. So here we go. Barbell chest press. You guys are going to see. I'm going to come around here. I got my towel. If you guys have water, wonderful. Take a sip, pause the video, come right back to it. I'll be here when you get back. So exercise 1, chest press. We're going to lay on down. Now a lot of these barbells have lines on them. There's usually lines on all these barbells. That's the range where I like putting my ring finger. Now I'm about 6'2", 215 pounds, so I have a wider frame. Some of you people out there might have a different frame. So here we go. I'm going to do a set of 12 right here. We're going to lift it, bring it across. You're coming down like this, you bring it up. I like leaving a 2-inch space to my chest. I do not like bringing it all the way down. That's how shoulder problems happen. So I'm going to bring it down 2 inches, bring it back up all the way. Down, up, that's 3 reps. Go for 4, 5, exhale on the way up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good job. We're going to bring it down like this. Rack it. And that is set 1, everybody. Now listen. Based on your size, based on your strength, based on your age, based on your injuries, a lot of times this may be virtually very, very hard for someone with shoulder issues. There's ways around it. We can modify. Every single exercise that is known to man can be modified so that every single person out there with certain issues can still attack it. Anyone with shoulder issues, obviously this weight will be very, very hard. You go narrow. Narrow grip is a little easier for people with shoulder issues because your elbows will be closer together as opposed to being flared out. The wider you go on your shoulder, on your arms, the more stress on the shoulder. The narrower you become, that distance here that gets closer, involves a little bit more tricep and becomes a little bit more friendlier on the shoulder. I want you guys at home to do exactly what I did 4 times or 3 if time doesn't allow for that 4th set. Again, with this, I need a nice warm up with lighter weight, and then little by little, if you choose to go a little heavier, that's your decision, okay? Attack it, and I will see you on the next circuit. Hey guys, hope everything went well on the last circuit on barbell chest press. Okay, that was a flat barbell chest press targeting your pectoral major, which is the biggest part of your chest down here. Now, circuit 2 is going to be all about incline chest press using dumbbells. We're changing things up. I love changing things up. I don't like using barbell for every single chest exercise. You have to mix it up, whether it's cable, barbell, dumbbell, body weight for push-ups. It all works. The variety is what's important, okay? Now, what I have here, I have a regular bench. Now, you can pick these up at Target, at Sports Authority is not in business anymore, but Dick's Sporting Goods, you can order them off Amazon. This is a standard bench that anybody can get and have at their house. Now, this particular one has the option of going on an incline. So it was flat. I popped this clip out over here. I raised it up a couple notches. The first notch is too low. You want about the 2nd or 3rd notch. You want to be somewhere about that angle, okay? If it's too flat, if it's only 1 notch high, might as well go back and work flat bench because you're hitting the same thing. You have to target the top part of your chest. Now, to do so, you have to lift it up a little bit. If you lift it up too much, you're going to be working shoulders, and that's not what we're hitting today. So over here, we have a pair of dumbbells at 50 pounds. That's comfortable weight for me to demonstrate and yet talk at the same time. Okay, so this is how we're going to do it, guys. Ready? I'm going to sit. I'm going to lift right to the knees, right? I'm going to sit all the way back so that there's no space between that little gap in the bench. Okay, otherwise what's going to happen is you're going to feel too low and it's not going to feel right. Okay, as you come down slowly, again with reasonable weight, you're able to attack this. Anything heavier, definitely get a spotter. Every single gym has this. We're going to come down and we're going to come up. Also, you want to bear in mind not to go too low for those that don't want to hurt the shoulder. And because these weights, whether they're rubber or steel, if you hit them together, they're going to throw your whole rhythm off. And I'll tell you right now, the steel, the chips will fall off and hit you right in the eye. And that's happened to me. It's not fun. So we're going to shoot for about anywhere from 8 to 12. Again, exhale on the way up. Blow that weight up. Good. You bring it about here, rotate them, bring them down, back to the lap carefully, and you set them down. Guys, if you were performing anything heavier than this, and you're in a gym environment, by all means, drop the weights if you can. I'd rather you dropping the weights on the rubber floor that can handle it than blowing your shoulder out. Remember, safety first. Guys, I want 3 to 4 sets on this. Take a break, sip of water. I'll see you on the next circuit. Hope all went well in the last circuit. Okay, you got your flat chest completed. You got your incline chest press completed. Barbell on the first, dumbbell on the second. We're gonna wrap up with some chest flies on cable. Now this BioForce here was the best thing I ever bought because it does multi-muscle groups. You have a pull down, you have flies over here, or chest press over here. You have a leg machine. It's all compression. There's no bands, there's no weights. It's all compression, and I love it. Each side goes up to about 110. That's each side 110, so it's even more weight if you want. So I could do plenty of exercises on this. For this particular chest exercise circuit, we're gonna do chest flies. Now I already have the cable set where they gotta be. I have the weight comfortable at 50 pounds on each side so that I can still talk and explain. I'm gonna come here, we'll sit on down. Now the way I like performing flies is you never really know on the first set how heavy it is. I know you have 50 pounds here set up, but you never really know how heavy it is unless you try it. So with safety, use 2 hands to take it out, then lean into the other side so that you're basically starting your set right there with your arms straight out, okay? Now I want you to picture, you have to bend them slightly, the elbows. Do not be having them super straight. Picture giving your husband or your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend a nice big bear hug, because that's exactly the form on this. Nice big bear hug. Squeeze that chest together. Open, close. Open, close. Now people with shoulder problems, many people with shoulder problems, this is extremely dangerous to perform on the wide. So anybody with shoulder issues, lower the weight, okay? Because cables make it feel heavier than weights for some reason. Cable's just the way it is, the way it's made. So anyone with shoulder issues, bend the elbows a little bit more of a 90 and push it forward. A little bit more of a 90 and push it forward. Now there's so many different variations, and we'll get to that down the road. Your palms could touch. You can be overhand, underhand, you can go down, you can go medium, you can go up. For right now, basic chest press right to the dead center. Exhale on the hardest part of the exercise. Slowly bring it back, bring it back. For me, that's set 1. I'd love to see you attack 3 sets to 4 sets. Start low, feel it out, then you improve and go up from there if need be, okay? Again, chest flies are a shaping exercise. They're not a power exercise. So the more weight, you're wrong. It's a shaping exercise for this part right here, and then a little bit in the center. Rock that out, take a sip, and let me know how it goes. You can contact me. And
okay, guys, wonderful. Okay, if you did 3 sets, that's 9 total sets. If you did 4, it's even more. That's great. Now, these were 3 basic chest exercises for bodybuilding sculpting. Okay, now you're hitting primarily all your chest in what we just did, but a little bit of triceps are working too on any push exercise. Just like with back, it would be your back exercise, your back muscle groups, and then a little bit of your buys. It's the opposite. We'll get to that down the road. So wonderful. We hit barbell flat chest press. We hit dumbbell chest incline presses. Okay, then we finished with the sculpting cable chest fly. Okay, you guys did an excellent job. Catch me on the next one. If you have any questions, contact me.